To sew a standard seam, what you're going to want to do is place your fabric with the right sides together and align the cut edges. So this is the wrong side of my fabric, this is the wrong side of my fabric, and both of my right sides are touching each other. And then I've aligned the cut edge of my fabric already, so now we can take it to the machine. Now you're going to want to position that fabric under your presser foot and line the edge of the fabric up with the seam guide on your needle plate. I will be doing a 5/8 inch seam allowance. Once you have lined up your fabric, you are then going to backstitch. This is an important step because backstitching secures the beginning and end of your seam so your stitches stay locked in place. So our needle's at the edge of our fabric, it's lined up with a 5/8 inch seam guideline, and we're going to go 3 to 4 stitches forward. You can also do a few more if you want. Then we're going to click our backstitch button or pull our backstitch lever to go back over those same stitches. And then we're going to go forward again. And our backstitch is complete. Now that we've completed our backstitch, we're going to continue sewing forward, keeping the edge of the fabric lined up with the seam guide. Do not pull or push the fabric, you're just going to let the machine feed the fabric through for you. To ensure you're sewing in a straight line, you're going to want to watch the edge of your fabric and make sure that it's continually going against your seam guide. Now that we have reached the end of the seam, we're going to repeat a backstitch. So you're going to sew the rest of the way forward, all the way to the edge of your fabric. Push your backstitch button or pull your backstitch lever 3 to 4 stitches. Then you're going to go back over them by going forward one last time. Now our seam is finished, so we can remove the fabric from the machine. We'll turn our hand wheel towards ourselves to lift the needle out of the fabric, lift our presser foot, and pull the fabric out. You can then cut the threads that are attached to your seam. Now that we have removed the fabric from our machine, we can take these excess threads that are on both ends of the seam and cut them. Once you have cut those excess threads, your seam is now complete. As you can see, you have successfully attached 2 pieces of fabric together. One last step you will want to do when you are creating a seam is pressing. Now, you can either press your seam allowance flat, or you can press it to one side. Doing this helps the garment or whatever you're making have a much neater finished product. You will want to finish the edge of your seam allowance with a zigzag stitch to prevent fraying on your raw edges. There are 2 ways to do that, and I will show you how to do that in the next video.